a joke, but just think for a while, okay? I am staying in a flat. Okay, so in that flat we have block, right? Like block A, block B, block C, block D. We do have different flats. I'm staying in a flat and I'm very close to IT park. So since I have to go to office, so I'm staying very close to office. Okay. So in my complete block, there are 80 houses, like 80 families are staying. In one block, there are 80 houses. Okay. My neighbor is a Power BI developer. The adjacent house, whoever is staying, is actually a Power BI developer. The person who's staying below my floor, I'm staying in second floor. The person who's staying in first floor, there is a Power BI developer. And the person who's staying on top of my house, fourth floor, there's a Power BI developer. So all 80 people, 80 families, all are working employees. And if I start meeting them in the community meetings, I see almost 14 to 15 members work only on Power BI developers in my flat itself. Now tell me, is it a concern or it's a good thing? Is it a concern or okay, it's good?
It's a
It's a
concern.
concern.
It's a concern. Why?
Uh, Demand, like supply is more than the demand.
Supply is more than the demand. Okay. Tell me, is it a concern?
Yeah, it's a concern, Santosh.
Why?
Like for like if suppose we have 10 openings, there are like 100 people applying for the same job.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing is that nowadays like everybody coming into Power BI developers.
Will get less opportunities.
You'll get less opportunities. Okay. Then why have you all joined Power BI then? You already know what is happening in the market, right?
So we started like 5 years ago. Okay, back then there are no back like this many Power BI developers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The opportunities will be equal or like whatever they it will be going on, but the competition will increase day by day.
Okay. People who are all thinking, yes, there are a lot of people who knows Power BI. So I'll tell you very honestly, I'm telling you, okay. I've been teaching Power BI from 2018. Okay. I'm teaching Power BI from 2018. You'll not believe this. Even my mom knows what is Power BI. She's keep on hearing, right? Every day I'm staying at home, every day I'm taking class. She is asking, hey, today did you cover this chart? Today did you cover this DAX function? She is asking as if she's working, right? Now, a shocking news to each and every one. Power BI was demand from 2016 to 2022. In the last 2, 3 years, what has happened is it has become like a normal Excel, right? Every single person, IT person knows Excel, how to work with Excel, at least some formulas, basic formulas, right? So your Power BI has also become like that. Now, then what is the future? Then what is the future? Even today, Power BI is one of the best business intelligence tool in the market, but knowing only Power BI may not help you to get job. You need to have some additional knowledge, additional skills. And that is why you're all here for a new topic that we are going to learn. Take it from me, November 14th, maybe on the Children's Day of 2024, I'm giving you one wording. Maybe you may meet me or you may not meet me again 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, but definitely you will remember this word. But definitely you'll remember this word. Every single person who is working in IT by 2030, you should have one or the other cloud service knowledge. If you don't know anything about cloud, I'm sorry to say this, you will not be right fit for IT. So today, 2024, November 14th, I'm giving you a wording. If you don't know cloud in the next 3, 4 years, if you're still sticking on, okay, I will learn only this tools, I'll stick on to only this, I can tell you that you're going in a wrong direction. Cloud is essential for every single organization, right? KSR Data Vision is a small company which we are startup, like let's say 5 years old. We hardly have 10 employees. And let me tell you, we are already in cloud. We are already in cloud. Whatever I'm speaking, whatever I'm actually recording, every single class it's getting recorded for you, right? And you're able to see all the course, all the materials, all the data sets, all the recordings. If you're all wondering where we are storing in cloud. Now let's see what is this cloud is all about. Okay, first of all, why we need to go to cloud and what is cloud we will explore. Today, cloud may not be important to you, but 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, you will be pressurized to learn cloud. If you don't know cloud, there is high likely chance that even you may be asked to move out of the company. The situation can change. They may definitely ask you to leave the company if you don't know any one cloud. So early you start, early you settle in your life. Let's get into the topic cloud computing. Before even I talk about cloud computing, imagine I am Power BI trainer in KSR. Okay, I'm taking one batch in the morning, I'm taking one batch in the evening. So far, so good. In between, I do office work. Now, just because I can teach well, what if I take 8 to 9 batches in a day? What will happen? What will happen? I can teach. I can teach well. So what if I can teach for 8, 9 batches in a day? What will happen?
You'll be tired.
What is the consequence? Okay, I'll be tired. What is the consequence?
Performance.
What is the consequence? 2 batches in a day,
Like
perfect for me. But if I take 8 batches, 9 batches in a day, what can happen?
You might lose
You won't
interest
be
or
able to
frustrate.
concentrate on your office work.
Quality of
Overload.
Efficiency may be less.
Okay. I was expecting a word called overload. Overload. Okay. Every single person, there is some load you can have it, and anything beyond that, you'll become a overload. Like even you, right? You work for 8 hours, good. You work for 16 hours, you feel that overload, right? Now, in today's world, what is happening is, in today's world, what is happening is, one of the best business intelligence tool in the market is Power BI. And even if you see 2024 Gartner report also, Microsoft's Power BI is always on top. And you already know what Power BI can do for you, right? It can clean the data, it can transform the data, it can do the reporting for you, and in fact, you can publish a report for you. You already know the complete significance and importance of Power BI, right? And very proudly, we can say that this is one of the best business intelligence tool in the market. Now, just because it is very good in the market, can I overload it? It's good. It's one of the best business intelligence tool in the market, right? It is an excellent tool. But just because it is excellent, can I overload? Can I burden it? Can I use it for all the purpose? Well, at some stage, even your tool can get tired. Even your tool can get tired. It's best. That doesn't mean that I always overload it, right? In most of the Indian team, cricket team, they always rest some senior people. Why? Virat Kohli is rested, Rohit Sharma is rested, Jasprit Bumrah is rested. You'd be seeing all this news. Why?
To regain energy.
To get back on track, right? To get back on track. So the tool also has some power that it can take. Anything beyond that, it is overloaded, right? Now, what is happening in the current market is, yes, Power BI is good, but still it has few limitations. So we have never talked about limitations so far. All these days, till yesterday also, I was talking Power BI is good, Power BI is good, Power BI is good. But let me tell you one thing, there is no one called perfection, or there is no tool called perfection in this world. Okay, the word perfection doesn't ever exist in this world, right? So Power BI is no longer a perfect tool. So what happens is, if the data is too big, it becomes very hard for storage. There was an engine in the Power BI, right? What was that engine called? Which can store your data, compress the data?
multi-pack.
Vertipack engine, right? There was an engine called Vertipack engine. Now we have come to a stage where if the data is increasing, and you know how data is increasing, for the last 10 years, you have been seeing how the smartphones and how the data is keep on increasing. And we have come to a stage where Power BI also has some limitations for data cleaning and transformations. You cannot overload it. See, as of now, it's doing good. As of now, it's doing good. And as of now, if you ask me, yeah, I'm also doing good. Even if you ask me to take 8 sessions in a day, I can do it. Not continuously, right? I cannot do it consistently for the next 3, 4 years, right? As and then the data increases, the tool also becomes loaded. And there are few issues in the last 2, 3 years. Personally, I've talked to a lot of clients and they're always coming with performance issues. 2018 to 2021, I have got a very good opportunity to work with some of the fresh projects. But honestly speaking, from 21 to 24, most of the projects are coming for rework. Someone has built a report, Accenture has built a report, TCS has built a report, HCL has built a report. They have not done it properly. They have done it with a lot of issues. I keep hearing this every single time from my clients. Now, for the last 3-4 years, we are continuously working to reframe and refactor the Power BI reports because it comes with a lot of limitations. So to overcome all of this, let's see how we can proceed. Okay, what are the things that we can do here? Specifically, if I focus on Power Query Editor, this is where most of the challenges comes in. As of now, you know Power Query Editor, okay, it's a built-in ETL tool which can do the data transformations, data cleaning for you. But the challenge is your Power Query can struggle with the larger data. Your Power Query can struggle with the larger data, right? And if you want to do some complex transformations and calculations, even then your Power Query may not be completely good enough for you. It depends on the calculations as well, right? And in terms of memory, in terms of like storages, it also comes with limitations. And you all know that, right? What is the maximum size of the data set that you can have?
1 GB.
1 GB. And you all know what is the power of 1 GB. Every day your network gives you 1.5 GB of free internet, right? Okay. As a Indian, how much time you need to empty this? Is 1 to 2 hours is enough to finish this 1.5 GB of internet? Yes,
Yes.
we are in that stage, right? We are in that stage. And you all know how 1.5 GB is. But in the real time, the data itself that maximum you can store in the Power BI Pro modeling size will be 1 GB. Maybe with some external amount, if you can go with, I would always go with 100 GB of capacity, right? Now, if it's a premium. So with all this, what we can do is we need to find a solution. We need to find a solution, right? This is what exactly is happening in the current architecture. Currently, most of the projects that we are doing it in Power BI, this is the architecture that we are following. What is the architecture? Most of the data that we are receiving in the form of flat files, Excel files, JSON files, we are also getting the data from the SQL Server, XML, and all of this data we are directly getting to a Power Query editor. We all know that Power Query editor is a built-in ETL tool within the Power BI. From there, we do the data modeling, data cleaning, data transformations, we organize it, and then we push it to Power BI datasets. And from Power BI datasets is where we are doing reports. Right? This is what is happening. This is what is happening, right? Now, I need to remove this part from Power BI. I'm going to hand it over to someone else. So going forward, let's try to keep some limitations that we do not put overload on Power Query Editor. See, even today, I can tell you there is no other tool in the market which can do one of the best visuals and charts like Power BI. So let's use Power BI for UI, interface, charts, visuals, slicers, filters. We'll use it for that. And the most difficult part, that is writing some code or maybe doing some transformations which you are actually doing it in Power Query Editor. Let's not do it in Power Query Editor. Let us give this to someone else. Now the entire objective for the next 20 classes is we will try to do all the data cleaning out of Power BI. Power BI is known for visualization. Let's use Power BI only for that. And the overload that what we are doing on the Power Query Editor, let's move out of Power Query Editor. Okay, so that's what we are going to do now. Okay, with this context, let's start getting into, okay, let's start getting into cloud. what exactly is happening in the current system. Where is the data coming from? The data is coming from on-premises SQL Server. The data is coming from Excel files, flat files. Where exactly it is present? It may be present in my system. It may be present in the SharePoint. Where exactly is the database coming from? Database is also something which I've installed in my machine, right? So all of this is a challenge. So currently what is happening in the existing system is, if I want to maintain a separate database in the on-prem, we have this type of challenges. Increase maintenance cost. Okay, you need to spend a lot of money if you want to store the data in on-prem. There is always a risk of data loss. If something goes wrong, entire data can be lost. Company also put some restriction. If I go and ask, can you increase my RAM? Can you increase my capacity? They'll again start questioning. And always you need some IT support, and always it's the performance. Now all these are existing system challenges. Okay, these are all the existing system challenges. So let's see how we can overcome this. What is that something which we can overcome this? Okay, now this is a context. This is a context. What is the context? I've told you that this is one of the best business intelligence tool in the market, but it can do everything. That doesn't mean that I can overload it. And I've also told you what are some of the limitations of Power BI. Specifically, if I'm talking about the ETL tool, where Power Query Editor has some limitations, followed by this is the exact architecture. Now by end of 20th class, that what we are going to experiment is the entire transformations what we are doing it in Power Query Editor, we are going to remove that. We are going to put it into someone else, and Power BI will use it only for reporting, because that is where it is good at. You ask Virat Kohli to bat, you ask Virat Kohli to bowl, you ask Virat Kohli to field, you ask Virat Kohli to keep. Is it possible? Definitely no. Virat Kohli is always best while chasing, or he is very good at batting at number 3. Let's use it only for that. Let's use it only for that. So Power BI known to provide support for every single phase of the project, but here we will use it only for reporting. Rest of the things like what we have to put in terms of data gathering, data cleaning, storages, everything, we'll keep it aside. Or we will use some other tool for doing it. What is that tool? We will wait and watch. What is that tool? We will wait and watch. Okay. With this, let's get into few things. Okay. How many of you working in IT with interest? How many of you working forcefully for salary? How many of you are working in IT with interest? There is no noise. Then can I say that everyone is working for by forcefully? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All working with salary for interest.
Okay. So how many of you feel this? Oh, I get frustrated, dude. I just need to put down my paper and I need to stop working. From today, I should never work. I don't want job. I don't want anything. I don't want IT. I want to simply enjoy life. I want to travel. Is there anyone along with me?
Me.
Santosh.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll give a solution. Okay. I'll give a solution. Do you want solution for this?
Hmm.
Yes, Santosh.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. If you want to leave job right away today is my last class. If Santosh is taking today as a last class, from tomorrow he will never show up. If that has to happen, let me tell you. Okay. If you have bank balance of 1 crore, okay, you can retire today. Trust me, more than Power BI developer, I'm a financial advisor. More than a data analyst, I'm a financial advisor. So listen to me carefully. If today, if you have a 1 crore balance in your bank, you can start retiring today. But when I say 1 crore, this does not include your own house, your gold, your car, your land, and your investments. Does not include. Okay, don't come and argue with me that I have a house of 1 crore. Okay, So can I retire? No. Clearly listen to me. Whatever you have, right? You have your house, you have your car, you have your land. It is all excluding. Today, if you have 1 crore, you can retire today. Okay? You can retire today. Is there anyone? Is there anyone? Bank balance of 1 crore, you can retire today. I'm saying
No,
very seriously. If you have, if
no.
forget about your assets. If you have a bank balance of 1 crore, I'll tell you where to invest and make more money, but you can retire. Is there anyone? Is there anyone? Okay. There is no one. That's why you're all in the class. Okay. Now I'll say you average salary of a data analyst is 1 lakh per month. Okay. Average salary of a data analyst, and whatever I'm saying, this 1 crore is only for India. Okay. It's only for India. It's applicable only for India. So the average salary of a data analyst is 1 lakh per month. So assuming that 50,000 you spend it plus 50,000 you save it. Okay, 50,000 you save it. So literally every month you're saving 50,000. So let's do a simple calculation. This is 1 crore, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, 100 lakhs. So 100 lakhs is 1 crore. So every month if you're going to save 50,000, every month you're going to save 15,000, you have to save for 200 months. So to save 1 crore bank balance, you have to save for 200 months. So 200 months means how many years? Divide by 12. 16 years. 16 years you have to work in IT to get retired. And today, assuming that we are all into the same bracket, assuming that today we are 30 years old, on an average, everyone is 30 years. So in order to retire, till how many years you have to work?
46.
46. First of all, if you sit for 1 hour, back pain, neck pain, hand pain, everything is paining. Do you think you can survive for 46 years in IT?
No.
Yes? Can you?
No, no, no.
No.
Very difficult, right? Very difficult. On one fine day, I was talking to Mahesh. Mahesh, what is this, Mahesh? We have to work for 16 years to save this 1 crore. It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult. So Mahesh was asking, okay, what shall we do? What shall we do? We thought of doing some business. That's the first thought that we got. We wanted to get rid of IT. We don't want to continue to work in IT because every month I'm also considering 50% you save, 50% you spend. So 50,000 per month. And if I want to save 50,000, I have to save for 200 months, which is 16 years. By the age of 46, I don't know what I will have, but life is going to be very difficult. So we were all having a one night dinner and we all discussed, okay, let's start about business. And that is where we started KSR Data Vision. It's an institute that we are helping people, but end of the day, business is business, right? Now, I want the session to be very interactive. If I want to start a business, imagine that even the day one when we started, we had nothing, and we wanted to start at a institute. Tell me, what is the first thing which is required to start a business? What is the first thing it is required?
Planning.
Knowledge.
Idea.
Capital.
Idea and investment.
Idea, planning,
Capital.
Yeah,
Okay.
planning and investment.
money.
Planning and
Idea and
listing
capital.
what the things to do.
Market knowledge.
Okay, I'm hearing a lot of people saying investments and capitals. First of all, tell me, I
Network.
don't know whether I'm going to start institute. I don't know whether I'm going to start a Flipkart, or I don't know whether I'm going to start a vegetable shop, or I don't know whether I'm going to start a fruit shop. I don't know. I literally don't know what I'll start. So why will money come into picture? So the first thing that is really needed to start a business is you need to know what you need to do. That is nothing but idea. Whether you will start an institute like KSR Data Vision, or you will start a vegetable shop or a fruit shop like what you have near your home, like House Corner, that is required first. First is idea. So we thought, why don't we start institute? Okay, institute is good idea. Okay, fine. Next, we decided to start an institute. What's next? What I need to start an institute? What I need?
Finance, finance support,
Capital.
Now we need
capital,
investment.
investment.
Now we need investment. Okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. We started KSR Data Vision with just one new laptop. With just one new laptop. To take class, we wanted one laptop. So to start an institute, we need 1 lakh. So I assume that everyone would be having 1 lakh. Yes or no? I assume that everyone will be having 1 lakh as of now. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What if I tell you that we started our institute with 1 lakh? Can you also start one? You already have 1 lakh with your with you, right? Can you all start an institute?
No.
Why?
Knowledge.
Other requirements are there.
Exactly. With only investments, it will not work. You need to think about strategy. You need to think about strategy. Which course we can teach? Which course is in demand? We have to do a research. We have to do a R&D. We have to do all. We have to have a lot of knowledge. All of you, every single person in this class, if I go and check your bank balance, you will have 1 lakh. Then why you people have not started institute? You need some strategy. You need some idea, right? So idea, investment strategy you need, and most importantly, you need source. Where can I get people? Where can I get some documents? Where can I get resources? Where can I get trainers? Where can I get students? Where can I get trainers? So you need to have a source. You need to have a source. And most importantly, today everyone is knowing KSR Data Vision because we own a website. Because we own a website. You simply go and search in the Google, there will be an institute, and KSR Data Vision will be on the portal, right? So any information you want, you can always go and get it in the site. We can always go and get it in the website. I hope Mahesh is not there in this call. So I'll tell you one secret. Have I told you that I'm also running one separate institute without KSR's knowledge? Have I
Yes.
told you this?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
What is that institute name?
SJ Technologies.
Tech, JT
SJ
Tech.
Tech.
SJ
Okay.
Tech.
Hope no one reveals this information. Okay. KSR Data Vision is in the website, but I am running another institute which is called SJ Tech. But you go and find it out, you will never find it in the websites. You will never know what I'm teaching, when I'm teaching, which course I'm teaching, how many students are there, what are the courses that is available, who is trainer, where is my office, where I'm located. None of the informations you will get to know. Why? Why? I don't have website.
Website.
I don't have website. Simply there is one board. If you come to my house, you will see one board. Usually in your olden days, you see, right? Tuitions will be like from 1 to 10 standard, we teach tuitions and all. Like that, my mom has put one board, IT tuitions. This is what is happening in my board, right? Only that is the only way that I can get students. But if you see KSR Data Vision, wherever you are in this world, you simply go and search KSR Data Vision in the Google and you will be able to open the website. So tomorrow, if you want to start any business, please always think about your website. Your website has to be there. Without website, people will not believe you. The same Santosh who is teaching in KSR Data Vision, the same Santosh, if I go and teach in ST Tech, no one will believe that it is Santosh. Because we don't have application, we don't have identity. So application is really important for every business. Okay. Do you think only with application can I run the show? Definitely no. I need I need one database. I need one database. So database is really required for storing my data, business data. So two things which is really needed for running a business is you need to have your own website and you need to have your own database. With this two, you can start building the business. Okay. Now, I'll ask you a few questions. Okay. 2017 was my first batch. Okay. And today, I think I've told you this, right? Your 83rd or 84th batch. Somewhere I would have revealed this number with you. 84th, I think.
84, 84.
Your batch is 84th batch. Okay. 84th batch. And we have actually restricted. We don't want too many people. So we are trying to always maintain the number. I think your batch also will have 100. 100 per batch. If I have 1000 per batch, where can I go and monitor, right? So what we do is we divide every 100, we will put into one batch. So your batch also will have 100. Any guess? Any guess? What was my first batch count?
Maybe 10.
1.
10. 10.
1.
Today we are getting 100 per batch. Today we are getting 100 per batch. Any guess what was my first batch count?
1.
1. Okay. My first batch, I was teaching to one person. And you know what? That one person was my
Relative.
cousin. No fees, nothing. Okay, I still remember. In 2017. Okay, I used to go to his house. Morning 5 o'clock, I used to start. I used to go to his house. I used to wake him up. Ideally, he used to come to my house and I have to take class. But I was so much of what do you say that? I had a passion to teach. I was going to his house. And he was my cousin, right? He never used to wake up. And 5:30, 6 o'clock, if I go to his house, he will say, "Hey, today no class. Let's do it tomorrow." So that type of frustrations I had. So first batch, my one student was there. His name was Anand. Okay. So Anand phone number I know. Anand name I know. Anand parents name I know. Anand's address I know. Anand's everything I know because I used to go there. And everything was like I used to have by hearted. Okay, I used to by heart his entire details. Now slowly what happened? One became 10. In the second batch, I still feel good. Just because he got job, in my second batch, I got 10 people. Now I cannot go to 10 people's house, right? Now 10 people started coming to my house. So I used to remember their names. I used to remember where they come from, right? And now 10 become 20. Now 20 of them, I used to remember only the phone numbers. If someone has not joined the meeting, I immediately open my phone, dial their number, and I used to call them because it was only 20 people. Now 20 become 40. Now 40, what happened? Now it was a struggle. So you know what? I used to store their details in my Google contacts. Okay, 40 people. I cannot remember, right? And today, all the 100 people in the class, personally, I'm telling you, unless and until you would have spoken in the class, I still don't know your name also. There are a lot of people where I don't know your name also. If you have spoken in the class, maybe I will remember your name. But if you have not spoken anything, even I will not remember, right? So now we started to store your contacts into Excel. Excel. Okay. Now, today we have 15,000 students in our KSR. All the 15,000 students, where am I storing? I'm storing in Excel. I'm storing in Excel. Now tomorrow, if 15,000 becomes, who knows? Maybe next 5 years, we can also become a big company. 15,000 can become 1,50,000 and 1,50,000 can become 15,00,000 in future, if there are 15 lakh students who are actually studying in KSR, do you think I can store their records in Excel?
No.
No, sir.
No.
Database.
Not possible.
Why not possible?
Overload.
Maximum 10 lakhs.
The
Yes, sir.
maximum number of records that you can store it in your Excel is
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs. Now, tomorrow, if we are getting 15 lakh students, I am sorry, we cannot store it, right? So then slowly we went to database. There is a very well known database called Oracle database. So Oracle database, you can store up to maximum of 5 GB data. That is 5 GB per table. Maybe it's a very good option. And we also have learned MySQL. So in MySQL also, you can store up to 20 million rows. 1 million is 10 lakhs. So 20 million means that much of records you can store. After that, so Excel was not good fit. Oracle and MySQL was also okay. 20 million records. Imagine my students has become more than 20 million. Then what I'll do? Now that is where I'll face a challenge. Now we are all worrying about GB, but what if my KSR data is in terabytes? Where can I store if there is a terabytes? We are talking about GB. But if I have a terabytes, we have 15,000 students, their details, their assignments, their recordings, their homeworks, their data sets, where will I go and store them? If it is 2 terabyte of data, where do we store it? And we are still wondering about GB, but what if it is in TB? Where will I go and store? Every single class that I speak is actually equivalent to 1 GB of space, because my audio, my screen share, my voice, everything is getting recorded. It comes up to 1 GB. So in a day itself, I speak for 3 GB data. Now where can I go and store? Now that is where, as of now, we are facing challenge in data storage. Okay, I don't know if I would have told this. Always remember these two words. We have a problem with SP. Okay, what is SP stands for?
Storage problem.
Yeah. So one is storage, one is processing. So you need to handle, one is you need to handle the storage, one we need to handle the processing. This two is very, very important in every business. And today KSR is also facing issue. Where we are facing issue? We are facing issue in storage. Every single class we are getting recorded and we are storing, in the sense where to go and store all this. So today we are facing challenge in the storages. Okay, now I have an option now. Okay, today entire KSR data is managed in Santosh laptop, and in this laptop which I'm taking session, this is where I have maintained all the KSR details. How much revenue KSR has maintained, how many students have come, and so far how many students have got placed. If you want to know the entire KSR details, the easiest way is you can steal my laptop. You'll get every single information, right? You'll get every single information, because today the entire KSR data that we have is 1 terabyte, and 1 terabyte of data I am maintaining in my one laptop. And the one laptop, if you go and see, this is the laptop, and here if you see 200 GB of my C drive, 460 of my D drive, 480 of my GB, which is of F drive. If you add all this, totally my laptop capacity is 1 terabyte. That 1 terabyte is my laptop size. So today all the KSR data of 1 terabyte I am storing in one laptop. The price of the laptop is 1 lakh, and the data, that amount which I'm spending on my laptop is 1 lakh. So today, if you are wondering where KSR data is present, today it is 15,000 students, all of the records, assignments, everything I've stored in my personal machine, which is 1 lakh. Now Tomorrow, KSR data is increased to 10 terabyte. Very simple solution. Buy 10 laptops. Buy 10 laptops. Now tell me, is it a right solution?
No.
Sir,
No.
we'll face a handling issue.
You need to maintain.
10 lakhs KSR can spend, yaar. 10 lakhs is a very small amount for KSR. They can spend. What is the problem in buying 10 laptops?
Instead of
Sir,
buying laptop, they
buying
can
is not
spend
a
on
problem,
storage.
sir. Data handling is the problem.
I'll hire 10 people.
How do you know
Cloud
which
is
data
much cheaper.
In future, might become more.
I'll hire 10 people. What I can do?
Testing is also difficult.
That is fine. I'm hiring 10 people, right?
So for 10 people, you have to
Expense will
keep
go.
one person to manage, to handle
Data
them.
is segregated.
Why I need to
Cost will
hire?
be high, Santosh.
Why cost? Only 10 lakhs, right?
In future, it
For if
might
you go for
increase.
cloud, it will be much cheaper, right?
No, 10 lakhs is cheaper only, right?
In future, it might become 100.
That is fine. 100 laptops I'll buy.
And for data security,
You have to maintain all those.
So let me tell you one thing. Forget about hiring 10 people. Forget about hiring 10 people. You're all my friends. If I ask you to maintain one laptop, we will do it for free or not. You're always grateful for us since you have got a job. You'll always be grateful for us, no? So if I ask you to maintain one laptop for free of cost, will you ask me salary?
No, sir.
Then I need not even pay for 10 laptops, right? You all people can maintain in your own personal laptop and you can use your laptop. You will not even ask me salary for monitoring it. So I'm still safe, right? Why this is not a good option?
So data integrity is the problem.
Data?
Process.
Security.
security?
Process issues.
We might misuse it.
Integrity, data integrity also.
Integrity, security. Sir.
Okay. Tomorrow, Mahesh will come and ask me which batch student has got the highest package. Which batch student has got the highest package? And this is used by one student. This is used by one of person, or maybe I've had 10 people. He has to find out who is the highest here. He has to find out who is the highest here. He has to find out who is the highest here, and then I have to go and find out who is the highest here. Data is segregated. This is not the way of doing it. Just think that 10 lakhs is not a big amount, but who is going to monitor this 10 laptops is the biggest question. Maybe you people will help me, but how long? I need to hire 10 people. Even Ravana had only 10 heads, not 10 hands. Where can I go and operate 10 laptops here? Right? So it's practically impossible. And today it is 10 terabytes, and it is high likely chance that tomorrow it will become 100 terabytes. For 100 terabytes, how much amount I need to spend? 100 lakhs. 100 lakhs is equal to
1 crore.
1 crore. I told you one example, right? If I have 1 crore, why will I take class? I can settle with this 1 crore. Why will I go and invest in laptops? I can simply leave KSR and go, right? So as and then the data is increasing, your storage is also increasing. This is not the right way to do it. This is not the right way to do it, right? Buying 10 laptops is not a good option. Buying 10 laptops is not a good option. And come on, we are talking about terabytes. 10 terabytes, 15 terabytes, 100 terabytes. We're talking about terabytes. But you know what? The world is moving in a different direction. And as of 2020, you can see that the data is 40 gigabytes. People who don't know what is a gigabytes, you can see in the left table, 1 zettabyte equal to 21. That means it is 40 followed by 10 followed by 21 zeros. 21 zeros. Oh my God. This much of data, where will we store? KSR is struggling to store 1 terabyte of data, 10 terabyte of data. The world is generating this much of data. Where will I go and store? And I was pretty lazy to go and update this slide. It is 2020, 4 years back. And today we are almost 175 gigabyte. So 175 into 10 power 21. Where can I go and store this much of data? We are talking about terabytes and already it is gigabytes, right? And nowadays you have everything. You have everything. You have apps for booking cabs, online transactions. You can go and do your bank transactions. If you want some food, you can order in Swiggy, Zomato. And if you want some items, you can order in Flipkart, Amazon. 10 years back, 20 years back, this was not the case. But now everything is there. So people have got that comfort. So obviously we are start using more and more. The data is increasing more and more. Where will I go and store? Right? Now we have a challenge. We have a challenge. What is the first challenge is scalability. What do you mean by scalability? See, whatever I was talking about this is, I'm talking about my current problem that I'm storing the data in my personal machine. If tomorrow there's something happens to my laptop, entire KSR data has vanished and they'll file a case against me. Right? So entire KSR data is present in my laptop. So tomorrow, if my laptop, if the data is increasing to 100 terabytes, I have to go and buy 100 laptops. First problem is scalability. So scalability is my first problem. My second problem is server storage. Okay, imagine about buying laptops. Let's go and store it in the database. Database also will charge more. They will charge, your database are very expensive. To store 1 GB of data, they may charge you in lakhs. So that is also a problem. Next, data security. Okay, I will not give to anyone. I will give to you people. I will give it to you people. You're all my friends. I can trust you. So 10 laptops with all the 10 laptops with the KSR data, I will give it to you people. And if I call you, your brother, sister, cousin, grandmother is using our laptop. Where is my data security? You're somewhere in Hyderabad, you are somewhere in London, Africa, and I'm here in Bangalore. And if I ask you to pull some data, I don't know what you're doing. I cannot keep a watchman back of you to keep who is using my laptop. So data security is also gone. If I am giving to you people, what is the guarantee that only you are seeing my laptops? And one of you come and say that I lost my laptop. And one of you come and say that my kid dropped your laptop and it's gone. It's a blue screen. Your laptop is gone. So who is the loss here? For me, it is loss. Maintenance. For every single person, I need to give a software. I need to install it with licensing. And you will not bear the spendings for me. You will say, see, your laptop, your computer, your data, your system, why should I spend? You give for license. So I have to pay for 100 laptops license and softwares. And someone says that my speaker is not working, my headphone is not working, my power bank is not working, my charger is not working, everything is not working. So I have to spend for your laptop hardware also. If I go and give 10 laptops to 10 people, these are the challenges which I will get it. Are you all with me? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. When all of these challenges we are facing, okay, one fine day, we were also talking, okay, Mahesh, myself, and all the founders and leadership of KSR, we were talking, how are we going to manage KSR data? And today, very openly, I can tell you, the KSR data is about 10 terabytes, and literally we are spending 10 lakhs for storing our data. All the founders are storing our KSR data, including me. I am also storing 1 terabyte of data, KSR data in my laptop. Now we are literally spending 10 lakhs. Suddenly, someone from sky, suddenly, someone from sky came to us and saying that you give me 3 lakhs, I'll take care of your data. Wow, that's a very, very good deal. We as a KSR leadership team, we need not worry anyhow because someone is coming from the sky and saying that, boss, you don't worry, you don't spend 10 lakhs. I am here for you. I am here for you. I can do everything for you. Data monitoring, Data security, scalability, softwares. I will only take it of hardwares. Every single data, I will keep it secure. Hey, what do you need in return? Just give me 3 lakhs. Now that was a very, 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 very good deal for us. That's a very good deal for us. We literally spending 10 lakhs. We literally spending 10 lakhs and someone is coming from the sky and saying that, boss, why are you spending 10 lakhs? You give me 3 lakhs. I will take care of everything. You please focus on the class. You please focus on the teaching. You please focus on the collecting fees. Let me handle this. My only work is to do this. What else you need? If there is an offer that you're getting like this, 30% only they are charging, 70% I'm saving. Why can't I go with it? Is it a good deal?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is that someone who's coming from sky?
Cloud.
Cloud.
Cloud, right? So finally, we have a problem with our on-prem. Finally, we have a problem with the on-prem, and that is why we are going to someone who's going to help us. Who is that someone? We still don't know, but they are going to take care of everything with a minimal charge. Okay. Now, if I tell you, I don't know how many of you believe this, but let me tell you this. I work in Microsoft. I parallelly work in KSR. What if I tell you that I don't own a car? Can you believe this? I don't own a car. Is it possible to believe this?
Yes.
I have still not purchased a car. Is it possible to believe this? If I tell also, would you believe this?
Sir, if you are
Yes.
saying that, we will believe.
You might get your car from your office.
What I can do with my office car? No, right? I cannot take 2 trips and all, right? So I'm telling you, I still don't own a car even though working in Microsoft. Is it believable or not?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, that's not possible.
Okay, how many of you here own car?
Me.
I have.
No.
Everyone knows.
How many of you have car?
No car, sir.
No card, sir.
No car. Okay, I wish after joining data analytics role, after joining to some company, I wish you to buy. Okay, but
We should the same, sir.
yeah, but I'll not buy. I'll not at all buy car. Okay, even if someone is giving for free, okay, even tomorrow, whenever I go for a match, and if the girl is saying that as a dowry, I'll give you car, I'll say you also please don't come. For me, I don't want to buy a car. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Once upon a time, this was my favorite car. Once upon a time, this was my favorite car. Does anyone have this car? Indian budget car. Creta. Hyundai's Creta. Has anyone seen this car, or at least is anyone having this car? This is personally my favorite car in India. Does anyone have this car?
No, no.
Okay. This was one of my favorite car, okay? And I wanted to buy car. What I used to do, because of my schedule work, I only use it for going for office, for day-to-day travel, and I used to go for some trips over the weekend. So for that, I need car. So I did not buy, and I will never buy. I'll tell you why. Creta on-road price is 18 lakhs. Road tax insurance comes with 2 lakhs. GST in India is 18%, 3.6 lakhs extra added. Up and down office every day, 50 kilometers per day. 25 up, 25 down. Petrol every single day because I'm in Bangalore. In Bangalore, I have never used fourth and fifth gear. I only go in third gear only because of the traffic. So the petrol eats up like anything. So 10 liters, 1 liter of petrol, 10 kilometers mileage. So every day 5 liters, 600 rupees. Monthly charges 12K. Maintenance, since every day I'm driving 50 kilometers, so in a month, obviously 50 into 30 days, 1500. So obviously I need to have a maintenance cost. And it's a black color. I think I've told you this, my favorite color is black. So obviously because of this rain, dust, pollution, the car becomes very dirty. So I should always clean up. I am always calling one person to clean. Every day is charging 150 rupees. So 3000 per month. Overall spending 20K per month apart from one-time payment. This is one-time payment, which is 23 lakhs. 23 lakhs is one-time payment. And overall spending per month is 20K. Whether this is one time, only new time, first time I will have to spend. And this one every month, every month, every month, every month. So every month I have to spend 20K per month. Now people who are owning car, can I say that you're also spending on an average 15 to 20,000 per month? Easily? People are owning car. I heard couple of people saying that, yeah, you have car. Can I say that you're spending around 15 to 20K per month?
Yes.
Easily?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And now, let's see what is Santos strategy now. Okay, well, let's see what is Santos strategy now. Initial investment 23 lakhs and overall spending is 20,000. Okay. Now, this is my idea. No maintenance, no petrol, no cleaning, no insurance, no initial investments. Just spend 650 rupees per day up and down, 13,000 per month. No tension, no driving tension. Someone will scold me. No tension. I have to drive carefully, focus, concentration. Now, when I go through a Ola and Uber, I'll sleep and go. Personally, I like to go in cars in Bangalore. You know why? Wherever you go, it will take 1.5 hours. Aram, so you can sleep and go in AC car. Okay. Weekends. My mom is troubling me. Take me to that function. Take me to this function. Take me to that place. Take me to this place. Take me for shopping. I'll still go for rental. I don't own a car. I don't own a car, but I have tried every costliest car, including Audi, BMW. I have tried. How? Rental. 5,000 if you give, you can drive for one day. What else you need? What else you need? No maintenance, no petrol, no cleaning, no insurance, no initial cost. I'm spending only 13,000 per month, and you people are spending 23 lakhs plus 20K every month. Now, who is smart thinker here? Is it you or is it me? Is it you or is it me?
You obviously.
See, we can buy this on EMI and we can invest rest of the amount on some stocks or mutual funds, right?
So you want to go with EMI?
Yeah, I can go with EMI, right?
So EMI also still you have to spend 23,000, right?
Yeah, right. I have to spend, but I will invest that amount in some other place, like I will invest on like land or stocks or anything else.
Okay. Maybe I have a different mindset. I never ever want to go with EMI because today 9:34 is the time. Okay. 9:35 if I want to retire, I can do that. But if you have EMI, you have
Yeah,
to
we
work,
can't do
right?
that.
You have to work.
You're right.
You have to work. You have to forcefully work. Tomorrow, I feel like taking off. I can take. I can take off for another 1 month. Okay, I'm done with this year, 2024. Next class, I will take on 2025, January 1st. Is there anyone who's going to stop me?
No.
But if you take EMI, obviously you have to work. Pressure, tension, everything will increase, right? So let's think about investment later. But ideally, what you are doing, even I am doing. You're also coming to office in car. I am also coming office in car. You're also going weekends outside. I am also going weekend outside. You are going in a single car. Every week I can try a new car. I can take even Audi. I can even take BMW. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this example is it's a very, very, very clear explanation that I can give is this is actually called on premises. On premises. That means you are buying the server, you are only maintaining the server, you are only fueling it, you are only maintaining it, you are only taking care of it. Every single object that you want to do it in on-prem, you are doing it. This one, I am giving it to someone else. They are taking care of me very well. If you take Ola and Uber, they're all for them. I am the customer. Customer is a king here, so they take care of me like a king, right? No maintenance, no petrol cost, nothing, and I'm still saving some 7,000 per month. Now, this is what we are going to do now. Our data storage. What is the maintenance that we need? Every single thing I'm going to hand it to someone else. Here it is Ola and Uber. In my case, I'm going to give it to cloud. I'm going to give it to cloud. So few more examples in this is owning a house, renting house. I usually stay in the rent house. I don't want any tensions, no EMIs. If I sleep, the moment I close my eyes, I have to get sleep. Oh, tomorrow I have to pay EMI. So it feels so bad actually. I've seen a lot of my cousins and friends, 55,000 they get salary. 40,000 they are paying EMI. What enjoyment they're doing? I have a very bad impression on EMI. If I keep speaking about EMI, I can speak for another 2 hours, right? EMI is something which I usually don't ever suggest anyone. A lot of people, I've told you, right? Power BI and training comes second for me. First, I'm actually a financial advisor. So someone comes to me and asks, I want to buy a house. Boss, you please don't buy a house. You stay in rent house. What will happen? I'm staying in rent house. What happened to me? I'm enjoying. I'm always very happy. I'm always very happy. Why you want a car? Why you want a car? Go with a ride sharing app, right? Washing machine. I never own a washing machine in my house. I never own a washing machine in my house. I give it for dry cleaning. Okay. If you want that also, I'll show you that example also. Okay. I'll show you that example also. Wait. I'll show you that example also. Okay. Literally, I don't even have a washing machine in my house. I'll tell you why. Where is that example? Yeah. See, I don't even have washing machine. I'll tell you why. Every day, in my home there is a rule. Okay. Even though you're a prime minister of India, you have to wash your clothes by yourself. You have to wash your plates and you have to wash your clothes. No one is going to wash you. Okay, that means your maids will they will not touch our clothes. We have to wash our clothes. This is what is the discipline that we follow in our family. So my mom is like, fine, you earn this much, you work in Microsoft, you will be a CEO of a company. I don't care. You have to do your work. This is what my mom orders. So what I did, new machine I have to buy. New washing machine is 35,000 for front load. Installation 5,000. 3 star, that means electricity bill. It comes with 1,000 rupees electricity bill. Detergents, simply a washing machine will not wash. You have to spend 750 rupees for detergents. Service and maintenance, every single day you keep on washing, you have to spend for another 1,000. And water bill, every single day if you're washing means water, extra water you have to utilize. Water bill,
And totally, if you see, forget about this one. This is like a one-time spending. 41,000 one-time spending. But every month, 1,000, 750, 750, 2,500 I have to spend every single month for washing clothes. Literally have to spend 2,500 every month for washing machine. Forget about it. I can even spend 10,000. But what is really required? Oof, 1 hour of wasting of my time. Instead of that 1 hour, I can take one batch actually. Who will sit? Who will wash? Who will go and switch on? Who will put that washing machine? Who will go and put in the dryer? And who will go to terrace? Who will go it and wash and put it for drying? Again, get it. Who will do iron? Who will do pressing? Oh my God, 1.5 hours. Who will go and spend in this busy life? And you know what I do? Literally, you come to my house, you will never see a washing machine in my house. You know why? Why this much of spendings? We have dry cleaners, specially for your bachelors. Daily one set. Pant, shirt, whatever you feel like. You want to go to office? Daily one set, 35 rupees. Now they have increased actually. They have made 50 rupees. That's fine. Not a big problem. 1 week, 175 rupees. 1 month, 700 rupees. And nowadays, the way these people have come is they will only come and they will only take, they will only give everything. Every morning, 6:30, that guy will come. He'll pick the old dress. He'll get it for the next day. And he will get the one fresh dress, washed, cleaned, ironed, and pressed. How much you are spending? 2,500 plus 1.5 hours of time. How much I am spending? Zero time and 700 rupees per month. People keep asking me, okay, people keep asking me, how do you manage time? How do you manage time? How do you work for office? How do you take 4 batches? How do you take 5 batches? Here is a solution. I don't buy car. I don't buy washing machine. That's the easiest option for me. How many of you are using washing machine in your house? Everyone?
Yes.
So
Yes.
2,000, 2,500 you're spending every month?
We never calculated Santosh, but now on we'll calculate.
Sorry?
Actually, we never calculated that. From but now on we need to calculate
Okay.
after your
If
calculation.
if you feel like you don't want to use washing machine, I'll send you one address. Please send your washing machine to that address. Okay. If you feel like you're not using anymore. Okay. All good. So what is that lesson you've learned from this example is don't prefer on premises. Give it to someone who's very good at it. And these guys, they're very good at washing car seats, bed sheets, okay, and your sofas, carpets. Actually, this is not some marketing that I've just picked from Google. Don't think that this is a Prakash dry cleaning is somewhere is my near my house. I think it's there in somewhere New Delhi. I picked in from Google. But the objective here is try thinking smart. Maybe literally what I'm speaking may not be practical, understand? End of the day, I need a car, maybe I need a washing machine. But when managing a business data, I don't want to do it everything by myself. I have to depend on someone else so that it makes my work easier. Literally, I don't have any tension. I don't have any tension. Every morning, I need to see which dress I need to wear. I need to whether press it or not. Morning, a tension will be there. So where will I go and clean my car? Where will I go and take out my dress, iron it, press it? Come on, yeah, let's be practical. When you can get it something services for paid, why don't you do that? So see, if this was a zero cost, if this was a zero cost, then spending 700 would be a wrong choice for me. Whatever it is, even though you're owning, you're still spending 2,500. Compared to this, which I'm owning it, this was a better option. This was literally a better option. Are you all with me?
Yes.
Okay, Finally, I have actually convinced you that we are going with what?
Cloud.
OEMs.
Cloud. People who are staying in own house, please sell it off. People who are having car, please sell it off. People who are having washing machine, please sell it off. And try to use your services outside. Very simple. This is the only one which I don't do it. But rest of the things I do it. I give it for someone for service. Simple. So the main objective here, the one which got discussed, maybe the conversation which I'm telling you, it could be very like a jovial thing, but try to understand here. I'm trying to get you the knowledge of cloud. Okay, you will never forget cloud. From today's class, you will never forget cloud. There is someone who's going to help you. There's someone who's going to help you. There's someone who's going to help you. Who is that someone? Wait and watch for tomorrow's session. Okay, which cloud we are going to learn, what they're going to do, everything we will see tomorrow. Any questions in what we have discussed so far?